Hi everyone and welcome to the last day of my week featuring Avery Elle. And since I have been creating Christmas cards, I cannot end up the week without making a card with Santa. So today I'm using the a North Pole Pulse stamp set by Avery Elle, and I'm going to stamp Santa on white cardstock. And I used my Copic markers to color Santa. And now I am going to use the matching die to cut out Santa. I am going for a very simple design today, and I am going to create a shaker card. And I think that shaker cards are great to give to little kids. I always like their expression when they realize that they can shake the card and things are going up and down inside. So I'm using my rectangle dies and I'm nesting them one inside the other so that I can cut out a frame. And also have this speech bubble die that I'm going to cut out by using white cardstock. So I'm going to pass it through my Sizzix machine and I have my speech bubble there. And if you don't have such a die, you can always just draw a speech bubble and cut it out with your scissors. And now I'm going to cut out the frame. And also for the frame, you can use your paper trimmer to create a frame. You don't really need those, they just make your life easier. I will use some tape adhesive at the back of the frame and I'm going to stick there a piece of acetate. You can always recycle acetates that you get from packaging, and that's exactly what I do all the time. I'm also cutting out the excess of the acetate, so I have my window ready. And I'm going to use some foam tape at the back. And if you want your sequence to have more movement inside the window, you can always double up on foam tape. I am not going to do that here since they have such a big area to move. And I am using a silver mix of sequins. So now I can peel off the tape and stick on top the backing for my window. Now for that I have chosen this pattern paper that I have cut out to size, and my window is ready. Now all I have to do is to embellish it with Santa and the speech bubble. On the Santa I am going to use some foam tape to add some dimension, and I'm going to stick him on one corner of the window. And for the speech bubble, I'm going to stamp ho 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 and then stick it again on top of my window with some foam tape. And as I'm doing that, just to remind you that you can find a full list of all the supplies that I'm using today just below the video in the description area, as well as on my blog. Now that my window is ready, I can stick it on top of my card base, which is a top folding card that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. To finish off my card, I'm going to use these Nuvo crystal drops on the white parts of Santa's uniform. And that was the card for today. I hope you had fun throughout the week as I was featuring Avery Elle stamps. And if you did, don't forget to leave me a comment as well as give me thumbs up on my YouTube channel. And here are the rest of the cards that I have posted throughout the week as I was featuring Avery Elle. Thank you all for watching.